morning. Let me make this a little smaller. And get the pop-outs ready. Another cold morning. I'm going to be saying that for a month. Another cold morning. Like, that's going to change in the next month or two. A couple of things I caught on X that were kind of interesting, what they're doing. I'm going to leave Rubble alone. I hate changing the title. I'm so lazy on Rumble. Oh. That coffee tastes so good. Isn't it? If you're a coffee drinker, isn't there like nothing than a fresh cup of coffee? Whatever coffee it is that you like, there's nothing like it. It's just amazing. All right. And I let Sep know that everybody missed him and his mom. I didn't say the mom part, but I told. The United States is conducting exercise training, like a drill exercise in the Middle East. Oh my God. The Iranians must be freaking out. Though there's a scary list that was posted. I'm sure that's probably what Tusi's going to be talking about. Because I saw that he's going live. I gotta change this. How do I change this? Really? That's not Media 14. Too bad it's staying. Let me refresh. Good Tuesday morning. I'm still setting up, everybody, so bear with me. Good morning in Greece. Any news about explosion in Iran? I did not see that anywhere on X or anywhere else. I'll look. Gotta be careful. You know, you gotta confirm. You're just asking me if I heard anything. I get it. There's gonna be a lot of stuff out there. And there is stuff going on within the country. Tusi was reporting on that. A lot of gas leaks, as Tusi said. But there is something a little alarming. I'm going to read it. I don't know. Tusi's saying it 4 hours ago. This is what Tusi's saying. I figured it would be him. This is what Tusi's saying. Breaking: explosion at Iran's Parshin nuclear site, confirmed by IRGC's Quds unit. Well, this is what Tusi's saying. What the heck is going on here? Okay. This is what Tusi was saying. He said posted this 4 hours ago. And there's going to be operations where it's internal sabotage, whether that's internal in itself, like their own people are doing this, or outside, external, like Mossad, or Mossad trained contacts that are doing it, that are Iranians. Anything's possible. Or an accident, which I highly doubt. Unless they were trying to do something and, you know what I mean? They were trying to rapidly develop something and something went wrong. I don't know. I would have to have more information on that. So, if Tusi's live, you guys should go see Tusi. He's probably talking about it right now. I would suggest you go see Tusi. I'll watch him later. But this is interesting. That's what he posted. Good one, Petro. Good one. But I gotta read to you guys something that is alarming that I got. And I'm like, and I don't think this is bullshit, which is even more nervous wracking. What's up, Ulysses? Tusi goes live in 1 hour. Okay. Maybe I'll only stay on for an hour because I want to see him too. Check this out though. And good morning to Ulysses and Petro and everybody else. I don't remember where I seen it. I think it was the Israeli reporter that I go to. Nope, it wasn't him. I get so many. Telegram? It's not that. It's not the other side. Oh, please tell me I could find where I read this. It breaks down what Iran is doing right now. I gotta find it. But like I said, I gotta run through everything. It's like, oh my gosh. Because it wasn't the main reporter. Oh, yes, it is. Holy shit, it was him. Okay. I'm going to read it. It's going to be a while. This is what I got. Where have you been yesterday? Sepp and I decided to not come on unless we're really going to discuss something important, vital, which this is just me chilling out in the morning like I said I was going to do last night. Sepp will be joining later. Okay. Iran has deployed air defense systems, coastal defense units, submarines, coastal missile batteries, ballistic missiles of various ranges, and swarms of suicide drones along the coastline of Hormozgan province, around the port of Bandar Abbas, and at the eastern entrance to the Gulf of Oman. What was deployed there and where? And this is coming from an Israeli guy that he's very credible, in my opinion. 1. Air defense systems. Keshem Island, deployment of short and medium-range air defense systems. Abu Musa Island, deployment of short and medium-range air defense systems. Bandar Abbas, deployment of heavier systems, including Bavar 373 and S-300. 2. Ballistic missiles. Fateh 110, short-range, solid-fuel ballistic missile. Warhead approximately 400 to 500 kegs. Kilograms, Kegs. I'm thinking of beer. Advanced variants can reach 300 to 700 kilometers. I gotta remember, I gotta read in those terms, not like in American metric. Good luck. 3. Qadar missile family deployed in Bandar Abbas, Jask, and Keshem Island. The Qadar 110 medium range ballistic. It can reach 1,600 to 200,000 kilometers, capable of reaching Israel. The Qadar 380, a two-stage ballistic missile with a range of up to 2,000 kilometers, carrying a 600 to 800 kilogram warhead. 4. Deployment of suicide drones, swarms. Qashm Island, Abu Musa and Toomb Islands, Bandar Abbas, JASC. 5. Coastal and cruise missiles. This is the one that concerned me. Deployed on Qashm Island, the Kuwait Mubarak coastline, Abu Musa and Toomb Islands, and Bandar Abbas. The Qadar, range up to 200 kilometers. Armor-piercing warhead designed to detonate inside the hull after penetration. The Nasser, range over 100 kilometers. The Abu Mahdi, this is a big one. Abu Mahdi, range approximately 1,000 kilometers. The most powerful cruise missile in Iran's naval arsenal, capable of disabling or even sinking very large warships, including destroyers. That's the one that caught my attention. I know that Tusi has to leave the country, sadly, to protect him and his family. I saw that live when he was on. So remember, the Abu Mahdi, range 1,000 kilometers, the most powerful cruise missile in Iran's naval arsenal, capable of disabling or sinking even very large ships, including destroyers, and they got that in bold. The Noor, armor 120 to 170 kilometers, variant-dependent warhead. Armor-piercing missile equipped with a delay fuse detonating after the penetration of the ship's hull. Submarines, Fateh, a semi-heavy attack submarine equipped with 6 533mm torpedo tubes, capable of launching anti-ship cruise missiles, such as the JASC-2, while submerged, in addition to heavy torpedoes and naval mines. The Ghadir, a midget submarine, despite its small size, is armed with 2 533mm torpedo tubes, capable of launching heavy torpedoes, laying naval mines, and even firing anti-ship cruise missiles. So those are the things that this person put out there from Israel. I would say, if we know, and I'm sure Israeli intelligence, our intelligence, that's why that drone flies up there. We know what's going on. That's going to be one of the first things we hit heavy. I would wipe that shit all over. That's just me. I know it's a little early for language, but I'm a New Yorker. I'm sorry. I don't apologize necessarily for being a New Yorker, but I am a New Yorker. Not in New York City, though. Let's be clear. Not in New York City. That drone is still going. Ain't that something? I mean, it can be up there for up to 24 hours. It's been busy, huh? I went to sleep with this and then wake up to it. All right, what's going on now? Yeah, Tusi, he's going, I mean, some people don't realize when these people do what they do, they put their lives at risk, literally. And hello in the UK. That's Jeff. Oh, yeah. Well, if that's true, Ulysses, but I don't like to talk about it, but it does help. I don't think I've ever, all these years, streaming, 14 years, I've ever said that. Do you know that? Hit the like button. Subscribe. I don't think I've ever said that once in 14 years. Not once. Ask my friends that have been here for over a decade. I don't think I've ever said that. Hit the like button and subscribe. Follow. Hit the notification. I don't think I've ever said that till just now. But you said it and made me think. My colleagues from the Greek army say they're expecting the next days also the aircraft. I don't know if there's stuff out there because I heard about the Bush. But then somebody that knows about stuff said the Bush went back because they were on a training exercise, but then they had problems with the sewage system on the Bush. But then I heard other reports that the Bush was heading toward the Mediterranean. And it's not the Roosevelt. The other Roosevelt is there, but not the carrier. People are getting this confused. It's not the carrier Roosevelt. It's the destroyer. The Burke. There's been a lot of activity in Cyprus, Petro, whether it's us, UK. There's been a lot of activity. A nation that is still waiting for a savior is not ready for freedom without awareness. Is nothing more than changing prisons. A country where everyone remains prisoner. Dude, there's no way. I don't know if you're talking about the reference to yesterday about they're trying to come up with some kind of a negotiation. This is not a negotiation. This is more like a demand ultimatum. And the foreign minister of Iran already said no deal afterwards. And he said, I dare you to do something about that naval blockade. Trump has been warned. He said that directly, the foreign minister. Trump has been warned. But it was in reference to the naval blockade and everything that you're seeing them check out right now. This has to be monitored very closely. I'm telling you, if it were this is definitely, before you go in, you got to wipe all this shit out. Their Navy, everything. Any threat in the Persian Gulf, anything has to go first. Immediately. Gone. Yeah, you could have other people doing other things. This is a priority right here. Big time. In my opinion. Look, I definitely think it's going to happen by the weekend. I'm not saying tonight, or there's a big meeting in Israel right now. About right now. I can't confirm that, but there's a meeting. I talked about this last night with the opposition leader, the political opposition leader, to inform that person. I can't remember his name. Lavid, I can't remember his name. But that usually happens before a military operation so that the other side is informed about what's coming in the next day, two, whatever. That's happening right now or soon, or maybe has happened in Israel. Just saying. You could look that up. Netanyahu meeting Tuesday. And I could bring it up on the screen. I'm just trying to catch up to what you guys are saying. Well, if the Bush is having trouble with the sewers, then they should save it up and... Jeff, I'm glad I wasn't drinking my coffee when I when I read your comment. Jeff says, oh my gosh, thank God I wasn't drinking coffee. Well, if the Bush was having trouble with the sewage, they should have saved it up and give them shit. That's good, bro. That's good to start the morning. Oh my gosh. People have been asking, what is the system rather than who is the person? Because freedom does not arrive with a face. No. We got to take out the whole regime. There's nobody that could stay behind. There's no little remnants of the regime. They all have to go. All of them have to go. This has to be like clean slate. Bye-bye. Get out. You're done. Justice will be served one way or another. And yes, there's no way you can allow any of them. Now, when there's free and fair elections, if the people want to vote for specific factions within Iran, that's a different story because that's the people's choice, which will happen in time. It will happen. Those that doubt it, too bad. It will happen if given a chance. Tusi's on at 45. Yeah, I know. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on. I'm going to watch Tusi myself. I can't share it. Goldie and him have an agreement. I can't do that. I'll get in trouble. Definitely. So I may get off soon too, just to see Tusi. There's also a third carrier in the Atlantic. I wonder which one that is. Is it the Washington? We know where the Ford is. I heard the Washington was near the Ford. I don't know why. That doesn't even make sense to me to have two there in the Caribbean. That makes no sense. What was the other one? There was a room. I don't know. There was a, like I said, this is just speculation and rumors that I've been hearing. The Nimitz was going to be decommissioned. I think the Nimitz is out there. I think not so fast. I wonder what the Nimitz is up to. Anybody else can try to confirm, or I heard things about the Nimitz. Like, whoa. Let's see. We can either confirm or deny. Yeah, a lot of people are saying too that they agree about the weekend because of the market. That has been the pattern for Midnight Hammer and Venezuela. Not to say that this president is going to follow any pattern because he wants to be unpredictable. That's what we were saying yesterday. Would an attack happen in the daytime? I don't think so, but you never know. Look, it's getting dark. Thank God I wasn't drinking coffee when he said that comment, Jeff. Worshipping personality usually leads to you're either with us or against us, thinking a situation is currently witnessing strong. Remember, I know there are a lot of people in Iran and Iranians that external that do not live in the country. I know, trust me, all of us support it. Because every day, every minute, every hour, people are losing their lives and suffering and terrorized, etc. Wait till I show you what they're doing. I downloaded a couple of pictures. It's coming. It's coming. It can't come soon enough. I get that. Alexa, stop. I get it. But it's coming. But look, there is a legitimate threat here that we have to deal with their military capabilities. I know. I wouldn't doubt China and Russia is giving them higher end equipment. Alexa, stop. We have to be very careful here in how we proceed. It's got to be done right. I'm just saying we have to protect our people, our military, the servicemen and women. That's our allies, the bases. I mean, there's a lot, and of course the Iranian people. Because if this doesn't done right, they're gonna take it out on the people. They're gonna blame the people. They'll always blame the people. So a lot of people could suffer here. Civilians, all. I mean, this is like I said the other day. It's not a game. There's many lives at stake and many consequences and ramifications as a result of the initial strike, wherever it comes from. Us, them. There's a lot on the line. Abroad and others are threatened to or attack the information of logic and reasoning. I heard that they brought the Nimitz back to duty. Is that true, Tammy? Because that's what I was hearing. It almost reminds me of World War II when they thought certain carriers they miscalculated, and all of a sudden, that's what kind of reminds me of, like, just when you think it's not involved, there it is. Just saying. I'm having trouble sleeping, thinking about those poor people that just want freedom. I got to show you something in a second. Bill, Russia just rejected Iranians. Sportsmen? Even Russia doesn't want them? Be careful, though. What they say publicly and doing behind the scenes could be two different things. You can't trust nothing. Don't trust anything. I always question everything. I don't want to say I'm in a paranormal a paranoid lifestyle but you have to take everything with a grain of salt. Absolutely pile. I looked into their airplane stock and they have shitty fighter jets. They just have like 60-year-old jets. And during the 12-day, Israel went after a few. They have dummy. Did you see that thing that they had this thing they put together and it's dummy fighters? So they think that's a dummy. I've seen that. I don't know if that's true or not. They're in the freezer, ma. Uncle Trump will trust in them. Man, I know it's coming. Well, good morning, Candace. 7 degrees. Oh, I hear you. I already did all my outside stuff, so I ain't got to worry about it. It's so cold out. Anyway, No, thanks. One family went looking for their son, and today's looking. Yeah, we talked about that last night, Jeff. Tusi was talking about that. Horrific, horrific. Lucky, that's a miracle compared to what else is going on in that country. Tusi says explosion. Yeah, I showed that on the screen earlier. Stuart, I flashed it up on the screen, the Tusi thing. Mom, this is bad. I'll be right back, everybody. Hold on. What do you want? Right there on the freezer door. Did I share the screen yet? Oh yeah, there it is. That's what Tusi posted a few hours ago. That's why I want to go see what he says, because we have to figure out if this, it says it's confirmed by the IRGC's COOD unit. I want to see what Tusi has to say more about this. And I'm going to leave that to him, because it's his thing. I ain't stepping on it. He's the one. Let him do it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that do that kind of stuff. I'm going to let Tusi discuss this. Let me see what else is going on. Yes, they were talking about it on the Navy news. My niece is in it. Really? Wow. But that sounds more of an internal thing, like maybe the Mossad or agents of the Mossad, like Iranians or people that are saboteurs within the country, not connected to the Mossad or CIA or anything like that. Who knows what's going on? In March 2025, the Navy announced that the Nimitz would deploy one last time, then arrive at the new home port of Norfolk Naval Station, Virginia, no later than 12 of April 2026. But that can be changed. Just because that says that does not mean that that's what's going on, you know? But that's great, Barringer. That's good. That's good information. Thank you. They ordered military staff to leave the sites, even they said no more work. Yeah, I'm going to get off soon just to watch Tusi. Let me know when he's 10 minutes out. Let me know when Tusi's 10 minutes out. If anybody can do that. Because I'm definitely going to get off of here. And I'm going to go on my TV and watch Tusi. Tusi TV, for those who don't know, on YouTube. If anybody has the link, as a mod, you can put it in the chat. Navi, I know. Yeah, that's a lot of fluster, but I did hear that they were saying, well, we could build a nuclear weapon in 24 hours. Well, maybe they sabotaged it. Maybe they were trying to do something. Even a dirty bomb or bombs. Who knows? Maybe something was going on there and somebody said, take it out. Very possible. Anything is possible. I want to hear what Tusi has to say about it. But let me show you what they're doing. Let me show you. Because I've been saying it. You're going to hear, because you know that this is what they do. This is common. This is not like, not common. You expect this of them, because this is what they do. This is a school, a high school in Arak, A-R-A-K, Iran. It's a high school. And they're going to say, we hit a school. You know that shit's coming. You know that. But this is a school. There's more. One more photo. This would be a definite priority spot to hit. Definite. It's on my list. I'm taking them all out. See, that's the thing too. how much of this is here during the night and how much of this is here during the day? So that's a daytime photo. You think a lot of them are there in real time? You can get intelligence. I would be taking these people out while they're all cluttered together, grouped together, headquarters. Oh my! I mean, that's just me. I would be going nuts. Just saying. But you're going to hear that. They hit mosques, they hit schools, hospitals. You're going to hear all that. But look at it. The evidence is clear. Sepp is working on trying to get Shin on with us. Sepp is working on that. Not saying it's going to happen, but Sepp is working on getting Shin to join us. I have my thoughts already. Testing on site sounds like a real good idea. Shin just posted regarding the Pachin blast. One single blast was heard and that's it. Bill, we Iranians truly appreciate your support. You deserve. No, I'm humble. I appreciate that, but I'm not going to read that. But I appreciate that. As the January 17 limits was in Washington. I saw that from the site, that Naval site that I go to. I saw that. That was the last I heard. After final deployment, I don't see any further updates about it. See, I saw that. And I told Sepp how much a lot of people missed him and his mom. Matter of fact, where is he? But then again, I'm not going to call him because I'm going to get off before Tusi. We'll be on later. They could be doing that too with the prisoners and saying, oh, but did you hear, you know about the potassium injections? They're overcrowded, so they're releasing people, they're injecting them so they can die in a day, two, whatever. That's what they're doing. This is how fucking cruel they are. They're injecting them, then releasing them because they have no room. Absolutely evil savagery, heinous, barbaric. I can't even, like I've been saying, I don't even, there's so many words you could use to describe these evil fucking bastards. Serious. I am sorry to curse. Evil. I mean, that is so evil. They could be doing that too. I read that. Yeah, okay, so thank you, Brian, for putting Tusi's link. Tusi will be live in like a half hour. Very soon. I'm going bye-bye too. And then Sepp and I will probably be back this afternoon. I don't want to say for sure. But yeah, that drone has been out there for hours. Oh no. That drone's been out there for many hours. Many. I'm just not going to stare at the drone's path.
Bill, are the cats, they okay?
I fed them and they're fine.
Yeah, that front of the house is so
ice.
Oh, yes, no.
Mom, I'm going to say this calmly. I cleaned it. They were fed. They're fine.
And where were they?
They were in the houses, but it's daytime now. They go out. Even though they go out. They were there earlier. I fed the both of them.
Yeah, but
Confirmed. All right, I'll see you later. So anyway, it looks like another C-17 over here. German. What's that? What is that? It's a helicopter. Let's go up into Europe here. Germany. I'm not seeing anything. There's a lot of UK. Not much going on. Not much. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of UK activity. This the same thing happened yesterday morning. What is this ID? F-15. Mom, I am live. We discussed this.
I'm just
I know, but we discussed this. Thanks. Oh boy. I'm glad I'm getting off in a few minutes. Um, let's check out the overall air traffic. Steady, a lot. A lot over Iran too. Turkey, UAE, Russian, maybe Indian at times. Let's see. It's the majority. UAE. Most of them are. And the ones that are going in and out in Iran. Qatar. I don't know what's that. UAE. UAE. I know the FTBs. UAE. UAE. They're all UAE. And Turkish. Oh my God. It's mostly all UAE now. And it's almost all, it's all UAE. And of course, you know, there's going to be other flights coming in. Who the heck is that? But it's not really. They're coming from a different direction. Afghanistan. Go figure. Turkey. I mean, you can see the pattern. Who's that? Singapore. China. But they're going elsewhere. But you could see the pattern. A lot of Turkish, UAE flights. You'll see planes from Moscow. There's been a lot of planes, military, passenger, coming from Moscow to Tel Aviv and from Tel Aviv to Moscow. They're taking their people out. They are definitely taking their people out. Oh, there's a lot of Turkey and UAE. It's crazy. Let's see what's going on in Tel Aviv. These are all Israeli. I'm seeing if we could find the Russian, because they've been coming in and out. It's crazy. A lot of Jordanian. We need to do that. The filter, because it'll be under military. Maybe they're done. I'm not seeing no Russian. I ain't seeing any. It was listed as military or government. That's why I'm looking. But I'm not seeing any. There was I seen at least two leaving Tel Aviv, going to Moscow, and vice versa. What is that? A Hercules? What is this? Poseidon's out there now. That could be that the drone is about to come back in and they're getting the Poseidon out there. This looks like a tanker. It is. Who is this? UAE? Yeah. Tanker's taking off. The drone is coming back. That's exactly. Drone's been out there for many hours. Drone is coming back. Poseidon is going up to monitor. So the drone is coming back and the Poseidon is going out. Makes sense. They need to constantly monitor that. What time is it? How many more minutes to see? Another. If I click on the drone, it shows another U.S. drone was in there. Well, I clicked on the drone. Are you saying there's two? I see that one. I see one. I mean, I see that one. But anyway, How many minutes to Tusi? 26? Oh, let me show you something. I'm not saying the numbers are exact, or I'm just going to show you a video clip that it says, yes. God. You know, sometimes it's a little early. I'm going to have a good time relaxing and watching Tusi until my blood boils if I see something. I'm trying to pull up this little video clip I found on X earlier. I don't know where it's going to appear. I'm just going to pause it because it's just to show you little information. Just look at this comparison. It says here Iran 50,000, and I'm not saying that these numbers are right, but just gives you a little guesstimate idea in comparison. 50,000 in Iran in 2 weeks. 300,000 casualties in 2 weeks. Look at the numbers in Gaza over 2 years period of time. Look what's happened in 2 weeks. And really it happened in 2 nights. A majority of it happened in 2 nights. That's crazy. That is crazy to even think about. The insanity of the numbers of the amount of people that were slaughtered, massacred in such a short period of time. Over 30,000 probably in 2 nights. That I'm aware of. It's probably much higher. I think the numbers are way higher, personally. But I was like, oh my God, when you look at it, you know? Terrible. Terrible. Oh, let me find it. It's heartbreaking. Let me see if I could show you that article I pulled up last night. I don't know if it's happening now or soon or it's happened. Okay, hold on. And this is happening. Okay, I got it. Right here, before we leave. Or before I leave. Netanyahu briefed opposition leader amid questions over timing of potential Iran strike. This is a pattern. This is a pattern, a historical pattern that they do this, that he does this. I'm not reading into this. I'm telling you that this is what they do. And he's meeting the opposition leader, Lapid, to brief him on developments related to Iran, the Iranian file, and the northern border. The meeting will take place after he had talks with the CENTCOM admiral, and it's for today. That's the main gist of this article. That is happening possibly right now. So that's important. There's all kinds of discussions going on. There's a plan. He's going to the opposition leader after meetings with CENTCOM and other individuals. That now he's going to tell him what the plans or options are. So just remember that. And there's a lot of discussion going on within the allies. And Jordan, I can't say enough about Jordan as an ally. Can't say enough. Cannot. Jordan's incredible. Tusi just posted IOGs have refused Trump deal. The Prime Minister rejected it last night. I read it. You want me to read it one more time before I go? This was last night. Now the IOG is saying it, but the Foreign Minister said it yesterday. right after, like literally an hour or so. There's a thing I'm following. It's the other side's propaganda. You know how there's a lot of talk of how much the valuation of what is it called? The Rial, whatever it is in Iran. They just put something out. The US dollar has lost more than 10% of its value over the past 12 months. Like, you're comparing your economic situation to the United States and the value of the dollar. What is the value of your money, your currency? It has none. They're like printing it. Tusi was talking about, like, that's going to matter. I mean, give me a break. So this is what the foreign minister said last night. I read this yesterday, but I'll read it again. The U.S. demands of eliminating our stockpile of uranium and committing to zero enrichment are unrealistic, and its demands regarding our missile program and support for our allies is non-negotiable. No deal. Right there. Done. Done. Non-negotiable? Done. Is that what you said? That's it. We gave you a chance. That's it. Done. Over. Iran won't subjugate itself to any foreigner's dictates. We are an independent nation and determine our own course. The Islamic Republic has never attacked a sovereign nation, any sovereign nation. No, but your proxies did. So technicalities, We have always acted purely in self-defense, and we will do so again if necessary. The Persian Gulf is Iran's backyard. This is relating to the blockade talk. The livelihood of the collective West depends on the navigation of natural resources through this volatile region. It will be better for everyone if it remains that way. Trump has been warned. Really? You warned our president? Careful on the words you use. You warned? Really? You know where they can go, right? So yeah, deal's done. That's not happening. No way. Yeah, Mom, I'm talking. So how long? You know what? Let's wrap this up. I'll keep an eye on this because it is getting dark. You could see it. It's pretty much dark in the majority of the country now. Half. Dark. It's coming. Another night. But I'm going to go enjoy Tusi and breakfast. Breakfast with Tusi. Breakfast with Tusi. Hopefully one day we'll go to the Tusi Tavern. I think that's what I think he should call it. Tusi Tavern. And at Tusi's place. 17 minutes. And good morning to everybody. Angel, everybody that's in there. Karen. Tusi posted Trump asked IRGC to accept his unconditional run, and they said no. Let's go check out the Tusi post. I'm not following him on X. Are you kidding me? I'm following Goldie. The hell is that? Live explosions. U.S. drones face off. Oh, shit. Oh, we got to watch Tusi. We've got to watch Tusi. Oh, my gosh. We had 19 inches of snow here. He's got his YouTube link here. Oh, we've got to watch this. This is pretty. This is pretty big. And that was 1 hour ago. All right, yeah. So this is it right here. We got to watch that. I think I'm definitely gonna watch it. I know some of you are gonna watch it too. But yeah, and check his channel out, 2C TV. Good morning, Blockchain Metal. 2C's on in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna get off now, and I'll be back later with Sep. But it's time to get off because I'm gonna go chill out, settle in, and go watch 2C because it's like 15 minutes away, literally. Anyway, you lovelies, go watch 2C. Go watch 2C. It's gonna be live soon. And I'll see I said yesterday 12 p.m. our time. Yeah, sometimes I spin with these time things going on. Like, my God, it's like, what time is it now? If I add, I don't even want to try to figure it out right now. My head is hurting. It's got to be, Alexa, what time is it in Tehran, Iran? Oh, you're not going to answer now? You could see it's getting dark now. You got 24 inches of snow. All right. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Go watch Tusi. I'll be back later with Sep. Till then, peace out. Love, blessings. Take care. And my prayers go out to everyone in Iran. All right. See everybody later.